In the US, you can receive presidential alerts. You can turn on Amber, public safety, emergency alerts, which include both severe and extreme imminent threat alerts, and you can turn that on or off. And to do that, again, you go to settings. This time you go to notifications, and you scroll all the way down to the very bottom of notifications, and that's where the alerts are. That's where the alerts are listed, and they're toggles on or off. So I have everything on. I want to know what's going on. Give me the alerts if there's going to be an alert through my phone. The test alerts, this didn't used to be on the iPhone. It was only in, it was put on the iOS 7, or excuse me, 16. It started in July. When we taught this course in May, there was a whole rigmarole about how you could get test alerts onto your iPhone. And it meant going and filling out something online and then coming back to your phone to check it was there. And now they just put it on automatically, and it's a toggle so that you can turn on or off test alerts just to see if you actually want to have them on. Pulse Point, I don't know if you've heard of this. Pulse Point you can download from the App Store. It's an app that lets you know what's happening basically around you. It'll give you a notification of, depending on how you have it set up, of where fire departments and other emergency and medical services are responding, where they're going and what's going on there. So for example, it allows you to keep informed of emergency activity. This one shows a traffic collision. It was reported on Ashland by Ashland Fire and Rescue, and it was on Lithia Way in Ashland, Oregon. So this was months ago that I showed this. And then you can open up the map area, and it shows you exactly where it is. So the things that you can set it up to find out for you are things like gas leaks, fires, medical emergencies. I think there's traffic accidents. You also have to set up who you want it to be reporting to you. So I have the agencies, the Ashland Fire and Rescue, the Green Springs Fire and Rescue, because that's on I-5 coming down into Ashland, Jackson County, which serves Ashland and Phoenix, Jackson County number 5, and Medford Fire. So these are the kinds of notifications that I want to know about. And I set that up in the bell that's on the bottom of the app. And basically, I want to know just about everything. I didn't click aircraft emergency, but any of these things, I want to know if it's happening, because I want to know if it's happening near us. The agencies on the bottom menu, the agencies is the middle app there. You set it up by agency. So those are the agencies that I'm following. But if you put in touch in that agency and the search box up at the top, it gives you all kinds of places. So I'm looking at things from Oregon, Missouri, and of course, this is an app that probably is not being used in all the states. So I can see Washington, Kentucky, Missouri, Indiana, California, Minnesota, South Dakota, Florida, Ohio, but that's certainly not all the states. So in order to say you want to follow what's going on in San Diego County, to get information from San Diego County, all you have to do is touch the follow button, and then you will get information from them. And again, this is the notifications, what kind of notifications I want. So flooding, I'm scrolling from the bottom to the top: flooding, natural disaster, utility emergency, rescue of all types, vegetation fire, traffic collision. And at the very top of the page, you see that it says nearby CPR needed. So if you know CPR, you can click that button and get a notification that someone in the area that you are in currently needs CPR, and then you could be part of the team that goes out and helps by offering CPR. That's one of the things that they promote on this Pulse Point. And maybe you've seen this Pulse Point advertised at the fire station that's on Siskiyou. They used to have a big sign outside that said Pulse Point, and that's actually what got me intrigued by it. I didn't know what it was, and so I looked for it on the app, in the App Store, and found it. Okay, there's other things that you can also set up for us in terms of emergency alerts. One of them is Citizen Alert, covers all of Jackson and Josephine County, and registration is required for that. It's an emergency notification system that will notify you of things on your landline, a mobile phone, or text message, or email about imminent threats. You have to go to jacksoncounty.org, Citizen Alert, and then you have to actually fill out one of their forms to be able to get that information. So they don't make it terribly easy for you to do. You have to download, you have to complete the form. So you have to download the form, fill it out, and then attach it to an email and send it to them. So once you do that, there is an actual person on the other end of the line who does return and says the account has been created and entered into the alert system. So there's a real person there who's in charge of that. So that's another thing. They say that you should add it to your contact list so that when you get alerts, it's accepted and doesn't go into spam. If it's in your contacts, it won't just be dumped into junk mail. And then there's Nixle. I bet a lot of you already signed up for Nixle in Ashland. So this is really local. And you have to go to the city of Ashland and go to Nixle, how to sign up for Ashland's community alert system, and fill out their form. And it's actually easy to do by text by putting 888777 into the place where you're sending it, and then put the zip code 97520 into the message, and that sets you up for the city of Ashland's emergency alerts. So those are the emergency alerts that I know about. Any questions or comments about those?